welcome to the stage head instructor and your host for the next hour, Melissa Ford.
Hi everybody, thank you for coming out tonight. As you just heard from Jake back in the booth, this is the Harrisburg Improv Theater, and you are here for a level 1 class show, which is always a special treat because for the last 8 weeks, these people have gone from strangers to friends, and you get to see the fruits of all of their labor, the hard work that they do, and it's a lot of fun, but it is work too, because you're learning something, and I think you're going to be really impressed with them. I was not their instructor. Vanessa is unfortunately out of town this weekend, but she asked if I could kind of just help fill in for the night, get it running. I was like, absolutely, because at this theater, we support each other. You know, that's the #1 rule of improv. You gotta support each other. And it's great that you've come here tonight to support your friends and family. And just to let you know what's gonna go on for the show, the first half of it, we're gonna do some two-person, I say we, they are gonna do some two-person scenes for you. And to inspire those scenes, I will ask you for a location or a relationship. And the location should be something specific. So like the name of a city is too general, but something specific in the city. Like if you just said Harrisburg, that could be anywhere in Harrisburg, but if you said the Broad Street Market, now we've got a specific location. And you could get a little crazy with your suggestion too. You know, I've done scenes on the International Space Station. And for a relationship, that can be something like parent-child, student-teacher, coworkers. If you give them a specific job, that's fun too. Because coworkers is pretty general, but if you give them a specific, really lets them dig their teeth in right away. And so then after we've done, they, it's such a community, I keep inserting myself. Okay, so after they've done their two-person scenes, they're going to be doing Armandos, which is a special form that they learn during level 1. And they will do a monologue inspired by a suggestion from the audience. So when it's time for that, one of the members of each team will ask for the suggestion, and at that point you give them the suggestion, and then they'll take the word, they'll talk about it, they'll get inspired by it, and then they'll do some scenes based on that word. So, everybody in for a really good night? Everybody excited? All right. So let's welcome to the stage the level 1 class. All right. Now I know you remember the instructions I just gave you, so can I have a relationship?
Twins separated at birth.
Oh, love it. Let's see twins separated at birth.
Thank you.
My back's really hurting ever since the surgery.
Oh my goodness! I was wondering why my back was hurting. I can tell we're related though. We got the same hair. Oh my goodness. Woo!
I wonder if I poke you. Ow.
Whoa! Oh my goodness. Well, let's keep on trying. Ugh. Woo-hoo! We are related more than anything.
Did you know that Adam, our cousin, fell down a well yesterday?
How did he do that, or where was that at?
He was tossing coins in, and then he said, "Oh wait, that was my lucky penny."
Oh!
All right on it.
I don't know. I believe anytime you get on something like that and you lose the penny, you just let it down there. You know what I mean?
Well, they did let Adam down there.
Please.
Dude.
The zoo. Lisa, you're here. My cousin. I've been dying to do something with you. Let's go to the zoo.
Let's go to the zoo.
Come on. I want to show you something.
Oh, wait. Remember what happened the last time we went to the zoo on the corner of 3rd and 7th Street?
Was that when the tiger
No, that was... No, not the tiger. It was it was the lion that got out. But I think, yeah, no, the lion got out. Oh, no, we can't go there because that's where Jeremy dumped me.
Well, then feed him to the lion.
I think we tried that the last time and, oh yeah, that's why we can't go. I tried to feed him to the lion and we got banned for life. But we can still go to the one on Cocoa Avenue.
Let's do it. And you know what we do? Name our relatives. Pick an animal, and we'll say who that looks like in our family. That's the best game. Come on.
Oh, it's so much fun.
Relationship, please. Relationship.
Frenemies.
Frenemies.
Hey!
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl!
That is such a cute top. Where'd you get that?
I would love to tell you.
I would love to know.
I would love for you to find out. I love your pants.
Thank you. Well, you know where I shop.
Oh, I do.
I see you there all the time.
Whether I go there or not is none of your business, friend.
Ooh.
Oh! Sizzle. You're my friend.
Yeah. And my friends are your friends.
And your friends are my friends.
That's right.
But we are so friends.
We are.
Look at how friendly we are.
I know. Like, when
You
was
with
the
your
last?
dumb face. Oh, I love your
Oh, and you know
face.
what? Those shoes are really just fine.
Oh, yeah.
I know that when I got that job that you really
At
really
GameStop.
wanted.
Yeah.
Because I know you wanted to be the front cashier
I
and
mean,
all.
it is kind of like every boy's dream. As a woman.
Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower.
Pardonne-moi, parlez-vous français avec moi?
Huh?
Je suis, pardon, français. Sorry, I've really been trying this new guide in my book, and here, like, it's really great, and it's got so many different things in here, but like, I keep seeing this giant metal thing. What the hell is this? And why did the French metal?
Do I have a story for you?
Oh, okay, yeah, please. Like, I'd love to know.
It is just, well, first of all, it's named after the man who built it. Lane.
Tower?
Yeah. Tower. Mr. Tower.
Mr. Tower.
Because that's what men do. They plant things while they build them into the tower, and then they name it after themselves.
This is penis envy, isn't
It's
it?
super big.
Yeah.
I don't like it, Mr. Tower.
It's so
It is
huge.
tower, but it's not,
It
but
must have been very small.
probably.
Well, maybe. We don't know that for sure, though, because maybe he really was just erecting something really great here.
Erecting something great.
Mm-hmm.
Erecting. Yeah. All right, another relationship, please. Who could they be to each other? Exes. All right, let's see some exes interact.
Hey, Bill.
Bye, Jenny.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, okay. Okay, well, we can pretend like we're on good terms, but yeah, it's fine. Just forget everything you did.
Everything I did, everything you did. Don't tell me you forgot the time you cheated on me with my brother. And as far as I know, you're not bisexual.
Well, technically... well... Okay, you make a good point.
I know I make a good point. I'll tell you what. I've been lonely these last few days. Any chance you want to make it up?
Here we go again.
I mean, I'm just saying. We had a good 3-week run in our marriage.
You showed up at my gym the other day. Stalking me on the treadmill.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I wasn't looking at anyone else on the treadmill.
Okay. Totally not creepy.
Mars.
Help! My oxygen tank is running out! Oh. Can I borrow yours? I'm going to take yours. I feel so much better now that I can breathe.
Since you.
Here, you can have it back.
Thank you, my companion for the next 8 months.
I
That was
won't
supposed to be 8
lasting
days.
that long if we don't learn to share. You know, sometimes I think you don't care about my wife and kids.
I do, but you know,
So much better when you can breathe. I farted in that one.
Pastor and someone from the congregation.
Oh, geez. Pastor and congregant.
My son. Don't
Father.
touch me. Or you could touch me.
I thank you for establishing these boundaries. You know, I think those classes you've been having to take are really helping. I think really working on getting down and being one with the Lord.
It is good.
Oh my God. All right, let's have a location. Far away from that. Public
Hey, Janitor Charlie, is that you?
There's shit on the floor right there.
Yeah, I kind of
Please
got.
tell me you didn't eat the guacamole again.
I gotta talk to you about that. So you see, I kind of have a thing for Mexican food, and there seems to be no toilet paper in the stall. You don't think you could do me a favor, could you?
You know, with how much you pay me, I'm gonna have to say, no, you should invest in getting bidets for all the bathrooms.
Getting a bidet for the bathroom is like ordering a box of bumblebees. It might be good at first, but it's gonna sting after a while.
You know what else will sting? Some cold water.
Right, keep that up your relationship, please.
Teacher and the teacher's pet.
Oh, teacher and teacher. Pet.
All right, and this, Billy, is why the 90-degree right angle is, in fact, the most correct and right of angles.
Sure.
Absolutely. And
Makes sense. Thank you so much.
I'm so glad that we've been able to really form this bond, and I've been able to take you on in extra studies here. You are the smartest, best second grader I have ever met.
You know, it's so nice to hear that the second time in a row since second grade.
You
Heard it
know,
last year.
I'm so glad to hear you say that. I'd really like to make sure that you are continuing to advance and move forward in your studies. But I've been hearing that there's some extra trouble on the playground. You and Susie. Can you tell me, like, I saw the shed. There was something there.
Okay, well, the shed All right, is there anything else in here?
No, I kicked them all out.
You can't tell anybody.
What's the tea? Spill it.
Okay. At the shed is the reception hall. Because, why are you having receptions at recess? I'll tell you. Because at the big blue slide, you know the one?
Yeah?
Burns your butt on the way down?
Oh, so much aspirin.
Burns your butt?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where we have weddings. We have weddings there.
No way.
I'm the officiant. I'm the guy who marries them.
Are you licensed? This sounds...
Well, yeah, I've done second grade twice. I know everything about life. All right, let's have another location, please.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. Jimothy?
Oh, Sandra, hi.
What?
You doing okay?
What? There's so many lemons.
Yeah. I have a lemonade party coming up.
But you're allergic to lemons.
Well, I didn't
It's
say
that
I was.
boy Kurt, isn't it? I know Kurt loves lemons. And you've told him 5 times you're allergic to lemons. He had to drive you to the emergency room 4 out of those 5
Okay,
times.
Sandra, I'm not eating the lemons. I'm making them. I had to wear special gloves and a mask and the whole deal. Make the lemonade for Kurt. Because while he loves
making
lemons,
you make lemonade?
I chose because
The thing you're allergic to? He's making you touch it and handle it?
It's a birthday gift for him because he's had a really rough time.
I mean, there's worse birthday gifts you could give him.
I mean, okay, so there's a lot of them.
There's too many of them.
I didn't bring my gloves to the store, so the cashier might need.
Oh my god! Your hands are turning into lemons!
Yeah, it's not great.
You gotta break up with him. Another relationship, please. Brother and sister. Brother and sister.
Hey, bro. How's it going?
Okay. I'm still trying to grow to the height though. Something happened.
It did.
What?
This is a Freaky Friday situation. We've seen that movie so many times. And Mom and Dad run over in Blockbuster on Friday, and I can't believe it, but it's actually happening. I can't wait to go and mess with all of your friends.
Don't. Let me see the mirror.
Here,
Get the mirror. Get the mirror.
All right. I know. So good.
I'm Brad.
Oh my God.
My God, I'm Brad.
Wait, why do you look like me then? Where's Brad?
He went over there.
What's over there? Hold on, before we go over there, we really need to test this out. If we call somebody right now, do you think they sound like me, or do you think they sound like Brad?
I think like Brad. He's our triplet that we didn't know about.
Oh man. The movie made it look so much fun, but this is just...
This is not fun.
This is not fun
You're
at all.
So that was the first half of the show. And like I promised, there's 2 halves. Pretty standard when we're dividing things. I'm gonna have Team 2 go ahead and leave the stage right now, and we're just gonna have Team 1 stay up here. So please put your hands together for Team Go Home and Drink.
What's up? We're Team Go Home and Drink, because likely some of us are going to do that later. So, in order to start this part of the show, we're going to need a word. Any word at all.
Coconut.
Coconut!
Oh yeah.
So I believe that liking the taste of coconut is genetic. My brother likes it, my sister likes it, my grandma has that as her birthday cake, and I hate it, which is very awkward because everyone has birthdays like around mine, but like not in the same month. So my birthday's in August, but from like May, June, July, and September, I'm like subjected to coconut cake. And so my grandma is like, she's getting up there. She's like in her 90s, and it's kind of interesting because she's not all there. However, we like to, you know, really go above and beyond and try and make everything like super nice. So I'm there having a conversation with someone who's not responding back, and I'm just eating coconut cake with a straight face while I'm like trying not to gag. And there are so many instances where like people keep making things and then I'm like politely eating it, and then I'll be sitting at the dinner table and they'll just go, "Oh shit, you don't like coconut." And I'm like, yeah, that's true, but you know, it's kind of interesting because like so many groups of friends like find themselves enjoying this tropical thing, and I like a lot of tropical fruits like pineapples. I got on a really big smoothie kick in college, and I thought like that's the way to health. Like I run all the time, I eat lots of smoothies, although you drink those, but I'm not good with produce and planting things. But you know, fruits, they're all super good, and college is a blur. Did I add some adult beverages to the smoothies to counteract the, you know, antioxidants? Maybe, but whatever. That's not the point. The point is that being polite leads to everyone feeling better, and then you make them feel so much worse than when they remember that you don't like that thing, but you're doing it anyways. Guilt trips, baby!
You put the lime in the coconut, lime in the... How does that song go, honey?
And then you drink it all up.
And you drink it all.
I'm telling you this every time we go on vacation. You just play that song on repeat. Every time you put the lime in the Coke, you nut. And
Well, you loved it when we danced to it at our wedding.
it was fun the first time, but after the 77th, I think I just want to throw the towel in sometimes. And we're at the beach, so I might as well.
Well, but you still love me enough to bring me on this tropical vacation.
I love you enough to take you out here and then drink myself into oblivion.
Cabana Boy. Another one, Cabana Boy. One for him, too.
Make it a double, please.
Oh! Taste this.
It's pina colada.
Oh,
you know,
shit, I
I'm allergic
forgot
to
you hated
pineapple.
that. Sorry.
I need my EpiPen. Susan, I think when we get back, I need your signature on some things.
Whatever do you mean?
Hey babe, can you get in here? I need some help with the storing up the taco meat.
Huh?
Taco meat. We're making tacos.
Are you done with those tacos?
Holy shit! Hey, can you hear me? What? You only have one earbud in. How do you not hear me?
I'm alone. What can I say?
Okay.
You want help with the taco meat?
Well, now we need to talk about this because I'm enraged. One earbud.
One earbud. One earbud over there. 2 ears, bud.
Earbud guy. I didn't marry you because you're a headphone guy and I'm an earbud gal.
And here we are. I was just doing my own thing, sweeping over here. You're making the taco meat. That's what was going on.
Oh shit, it's burning. Oh.
You know,
Yeah.
I really wish our grandkids would visit us more.
Yeah, they're really kind of selfish. They take after their mother. So bad.
Yeah, they take after their mothers, their sisters, really everyone except me.
Yeah, well, you know, they didn't see you too long, so they didn't have too much time to absorb your shenanigans.
Ah, shenanigans. I remember when they invented shenanigans. You know, I believe that shenanigans is what brings this country together. See, if only our grandkids would partake in my shenanigans.
Your shenanigans.
Like the time that I...
You think your shenanigans can save the world?
Of course it can. Just like how it saved our children's marriage when I put peanut butter in their anniversary cake, even though Susan the Third is allergic.
Oh, not Susan the Second. See, I thought you were talking about Susan the Second, because that's a different story.
Why did we name everyone in this family Susan?
It was your idea.
I know, I love shenanigans.
So speaking of shenanigans, my family uses that word all the time. My family on both sides hail from Ireland. We all love to wear green, right? We accuse each other of shenanigans. We call each other hooligans, you know, all of that. So we had some shenanigans last time I was in Ireland in December, and I had arranged, my sister came with me and her husband, and I had arranged to meet up with some of our cousins, our distant cousins over in Ireland that I rarely see, but I communicate with them a lot on Facebook. You know, that's one of the great things about Facebook. So we were supposed to meet in a bar, and we're there, and we go to the bar and order drinks. I actually, that particular night, because, you know, you could drink a lot of beer in Ireland. I mean, every day it was Guinness and Schmittix, but the wine sucks there. But I decided that one night I needed a break, so I ordered a Sauvignon Blanc at the bar. So we go and we're sitting, and the first couple of our relatives show up, and they're like on the other side. They're not related to any of the other ones we're waiting for. And mind you, the families of cousins over there have like 7 to 12 kids each in a family, right? So there's a lot of them. And I hadn't seen them. I hadn't been over there actually since 2005. So we're waiting for my cousin Gabriel, and he said he was going to bring some of his brothers, but I didn't know who was coming. So we're sitting there with a couple of our relatives, Laura and her mother Mary, and then my sister Rita and her husband Ed. And this guy comes walking up to the table. Hi! And I was like, I'm thinking, you know, he doesn't look like Gabriel the last time I saw him, and he doesn't really look at his Facebook picture that much anymore. And I'm like, Gabriel? And he just kind of like smiled and nodded. I'm like, well, have a seat. So we start talking, and we very quickly realized that this is not Gabriel. And so we ask what his name is, and he says, oh, everybody calls me, you know, so and so because I'm a doctor. Finbar. Finbar is my name. Like, Finbar. Okay, well, Finbar, you know, where are you from? Where do you live? Oh, I'm homeless. Now this guy walked in. I don't know what the homeless generally are like in Ireland. They are a hell of a lot better dressed than the homeless in Harrisburg. Because this guy had on a leather bomber jacket, a more expensive sweater than what I was wearing, and he had a cell phone. Which a couple of minutes later, as we're deciding what the hell to do to get out of this uncomfortable situation, Laura's Facebook messaging me under the table, that's not Gabriel. I'm like, I know. So we said, Finbar, can we get you something to, you know, are you thirsty? Can we get you some food? Yes. What can we get you? Sauvignon Blanc. Like, no, Finbar, we can't get you that, but would you like some juice, some food or whatever? And meanwhile, his phone rings. He starts talking on the phone. Yes, I'm here at the bar, and we're in Derry, and blah, 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 blah. And he looks at my sister, he says, oh, it's for you. She wants to talk to you. Oh, it's me, doctor. So my sister takes the phone and says, yes, hello, yes, we're here with your dad. Yes, okay, well, you know, the management is here. Yes, we will do that. And we should, okay, and we can do that. Yes, we will. Don't worry, we'll take care of it. Okay, thank you very much. And she hands the phone back. So we go over and we have to call the management to come over and handle the situation. And it took a couple of people, different people, to convince Finbar that he had to leave these nice visitors and that he had to go home. But I will tell you that is definitely one of the my most favorite shenanigan stories from my trips to the motherland.
I heard that the bar down the street. It's down the street, it's down that way on the right. They leave the door unlocked. That they do. I go in there and then I sit in their bathroom and I wait. And then I come back out and I sit at one of the tables. Yeah, it's a real good thing.
I heard that there's somebody that does that at the bar down there.
It's about me.
Dave, thanks so much for helping me play test my new recipes for this lovely experimental bar. Okay, so got 1 part tequila. It's good. Okay, a little bit of lime juice. You know, looking good, right? And then the whole bony tail of a fish. That's right. It's a fish-themed bar just for you.
Well, you know, there, Alex, I really do enjoy this. Coming from the, you know, the Clover Isles, we love our fish and the drinks, so it looks a little crazy, but okay.
It does. I added a lot of bone flakes in there just for you. See, here at the Fin Bar, we believe in our fiber and our nutrients, and we keep them nice and whole. Instead of rocks, we actually like fill the ice around little bones, freeze them, put them right in there. You see? Don't tell anyone. That's a real whale.
Well, whale.
Thank you so much for bringing me here to this wine tasting at the Fin Bar.
Of course. It's the only place to do it.
Oh, I wonder, do they have good Sauvignon Blanc here?
They do, but they also have it's a little strange, but they got an apple juice to turn into a wine, and I'm not sure what they were thinking, but they call it the Apelio. I don't know. Don't blame me. I mean,
Are you suggesting that we try that?
Well, it's part of the flight, so you might give it a try. It's worth your $50 each.
Well, we have a designated driver, so I was just hoping to, you know, get our money's worth, right? You know, so.
It's a mystery one. They don't label them. Sir?
All right, so
No?
truth
Okay.
be told, I was hoping you would try it first.
Okay, anything for you.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
How about another?
Okay, Mom.
But you need to drink the rest.
You drank like the whole thing except for a little drop.
Well, I brought you here because I needed a little liquid courage to tell you something.
Uh-oh. Is it... Really? From last week?
I doubt it's what you think. Just keep it over there. You know how I always said, you were my favorite child?
Uh-huh.
And I know you think that you're my only child.
Uh-huh.
Well, it turns out that all of the bartenders at this place are your brothers.
They're my brothers.
Well, you know what? Technically half
So
brothers.
that's what you were saying, because last week you were real strange. Like, we passed by that place and you were like snickering and pointing. I'm like, what is she doing?
Well, I mean, I just didn't find out I had these kids last week, I've known, as long as they
All
were
of the bartenders.
bartenders, and then many years before that, yes.
All of them.
I know your hearing goes when you start to get a little tipsy, but yes, yes.
You need this more than me.
Thank you very much for a great show from Go Home and Drink. Now I'm gonna have Go Home and Drink leave the stage and bring up our second team. Too short, too furious. Let's give it Too short, too
All right, everybody, we are Too Short, Too Furious! And to start our engines this evening, we need but one word from the audience.
Smoking cigarettes.
That's 2 words.
Smoking! Oh, monologue first, I'm sorry. I don't have a good... I actually have a good monologue for this. So, I am a self-proclaimed goody two-shoes. Very lame person. I was never into the cool stuff in high school or anything. Drugs. Until later in life when I met some really cool people that were like, hey, you've never had drugs before. Do you want to have drugs? And I was like, okay, let's try this. It was the good drugs, the okay drugs, the marijuana drugs, okay? I'm not, yeah. So, marijuana, anyway. So I have a friend that I met through work. Great place to meet somebody else who does drugs. We both work on the clock and stuff. It's great. But I grew to really trust these people and stuff. And one night, my friend Ella, she was dog sitting for one of our other friends, and she invited me to come over and hang out with her, and also do a little bit of a token up. And we were gonna just watch movies and get high. It was gonna be a great time. The only problem is that we had a bong, and an inexperienced goody two-shoes does not always understand how to smoke things. So I'm there and I'm trying to do the bong rip, I'm like, I don't know why it's not working. And she's like, you gotta lay and then you gotta suck, you gotta breathe in and then you let it go. So I was like, okay. So I'm like doing it and I'm breathing in as much as you can, kind of like, when you get those big helium balloons and you suck in so much so that your voice goes high. Something did get high. So I took way too long of a bong rip. And my throat hurt at first, which was not cool. But an interesting side effect to that was I could not talk at all. Could not remember how to talk. I was like, I know I can talk, but I cannot talk at all. Like right now, like I would just be like, and I was like, damn, I really wish I knew sign language. Like me standing there high being like, how do I sign things to her? Oh wait, I don't even know fucking sign language. So we're sitting there and we decided to watch the newest Buzz Lightyear movie. And I was very high. So it went by in various blips, and it just goes over your head, but everything's fucking hilarious. And then we decided to watch Game of Thrones after that. And the best part about that is, you know those cheesy 80 movies where like you can clearly tell when things are like being cut, and just like the acting and stuff, like, oh no, I'm falling down a well or whatever. Game of Thrones, just in my highest state of mind, looked exactly like those cheesy movies. It was the best night ever. So, but yeah, that was Emma's first time trying to run a bong. Never again.
Howdy way! We shall go to infinity and beyond. But first, to get there, I have this special balloon for you. Breathe in, and we shall go.
Quick question before I start. When I breathe in, I'm very anxious and I have control issues, right? I do.
Let it go.
I have boots and a hat, and it's like, I just need to make sure I just keep it together, so I just, and then go, or like, am I blowing up the balloon?
Suck it all in. Let it go. Oh, wrong movie. You got it. You got it. You got it. Oh, very good. You're looking a little extra puffy.
Do I look taller?
Little bit. Little bit.
How's the hat?
Now,
Where are we
if
gonna go?
only the dragon doesn't bite your head off, we'll be okay.
But my hat's on my head, and I love my hat.
Your head's no longer there.
Oh my god. Okay, but what about my boots? What about my boots? Are they there?
I think so.
Okay, no hat and the boots. I'm a cowboy. That's really weird.
You're a
All
cowboy.
right, let's go.
An old cowhand.
Hey, Jimmy, put down the porn phone and come help your grandmother at this yard sale.
But I was just getting to the best part.
You know, I want those great grandkids, but that's not the way to get them.
I told
Now
you.
let's find something on one of these tables.
But it's technically studying, and you're always telling me to study. And I'm studying real hard. Like really hard, Grandma. I'm really trying here. I almost got a girl's full phone number the other day.
Timmy, I'm 88 years old and I know that's probably not really a girl.
But what?
I'm sorry,
they,
sweetie.
They might be trans. Maybe I could. Wait, which trans is the trans that can still have babies?
Welcome to Cannabis Emporium. What can I do for you today?
You're my favorite bud tender. Where have you been?
Well, I've been all over the place, you know, Jamaica and California, and, you know, wherever I need to be, wherever the good stuff is.
I was here last week and they told me you weren't here anymore, and I got so nervous that you quit. And I said, I need my favorite bud tender, Janet.
I was just, you know, kind of lying down at the time. You know, it was a very good strain, you know.
So tell me about the strain.
Well, this one is called Eye of the Tiger. That's the one specifically that I have for you today. So Eye of the Tiger.
I'm going to put this one down.
Would you like a sample of it? We have it in cookie form, or you can smoke it. Cookie! Cookie, have the cookie. Now, I've got to warn you, I didn't get to tell you about the effects.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay, well, I'm warning you.
Hold on. What effect? I feel fine.
It kind of makes you a little, you know, cat-like.
meow. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, it's already starting. Don't try to rub up on me or anything like that, you know? I mean, I like cats, but not that way. I try to warn people before they do it because a lot of people who get this strain are very much cat lovers, so.
You're correct. Can I have another cookie?
I don't think.
All right, good. So, the Eye of the Tigers made me think of something. So, I'm pretty kind of laid back guy for the most part up front. But one of the fun things I like to do is in Spotify, I create different playlists. And my classmates know I travel a lot, so you get bored when you travel. So you have to find things to do that you don't just normally say, hey, what do you do? You know, how's your flight, and all that stuff. So I've created these playlists, so I have a couple of them that I'm hoping at one point, maybe if you all have later, not during this performance, if you have suggestions. But one of my favorite ones I have, and it makes for interesting conversation with anybody you meet, is I have a playlist called Songs That Make You Walk Funny, right? and that song, Eye of the Tiger, is one, yeah. The whole idea of this is it can be any genre, any year, anything, that just make that you can't walk normal to. So it started with Staying Alive. Because I mean, you listen to that, that's where it all started. It's like, I can't walk down the street and not go strutting on this thing. It's the most interesting thing. So I mean, I would ask an Uber driver what it might be, and I've got all kinds of really cool things. I think one of the funniest was I was in an airport in Augusta, and I was talking to my brother Randy. And my brother Randy is super quiet. Like, he is super like, you know, I've told stories before where he'd mountain bike with us, we'd go up to the top and we'd all be bitching about how hard it is to get to the top. He'd get to the top and just go, oh, that was tough. That's all he says. So I'm sitting here in Augusta, Georgia, and Augusta, Georgia's airport is so small, it's like you're in a ballroom. Like, there's the gate, over there's the gate, there's the gate, there's the gate. And he said, oh, I would do the stripper song. And that is by far one of the funniest songs you can walk to. And I knew at that point I was going to walk onto the airplane with that one too. But you can really think of other ones. I'm Too Sexy, but right, said Fred. Everybody walks sexier to that, am I right? I mean, that is a fantastic song. I had a guy at the place where you're checking in luggage and all, he had the funky chicken. Would have never guessed that one too. Someone brought, for any of you that remember way back into the 70s, there was The Streak. So The Streak, the guy was all about, was Ray Thomas? Who was it? Ray Thomas? Ray Stevens, thank you very much. I knew it was Ray, I was close on that too. Ray Stevens with The Streak, all about this guy who ran around with no clothes on. So yeah, that's definitely a funny one. So that's just a fun one. So if you ever think about that, anybody you meet, it just really makes for interesting. I have another playlist called The Great Alphabetical Movie List. So there are 26 songs on that, and if you listen from beginning to end, the first song starts with a movie that starts with A, second B, and it's a little tricky sometimes, because there is a song you think you know from Grease, but it's actually for the movie that starts with the letter E. So I'll let you just kind of contemplate on that one too. So that's just a fun one, and you get bonus points if you know what's going on in that movie. But I think one of my favorites that I am man enough to sit here and tell you about is my song that's called, or the playlist called Songs That a Straight Guy Shouldn't Like, But He Does. So, all the single ladies, you know, all those good songs too. But lots of fun songs, and I just recommend, it's just kind of something fun. If you find yourself bored, ask anybody what their favorite song is that makes them walk funny. And then the best part about that is, especially if you know them, every time you hear that song, you can imagine them walking funny. So, anyway.
All right, Bob. So, to make this flight extra interesting, I found a really cool playlist on Spotify.
No way. I just signed up for Spotify.
Yeah.
It's only 2024.
It costs a lot, but damn, they got good songs. So let me just do the little captain's greeting. Good evening, everybody. This is your captain speaking. We will be flying from the North Pole to the South Pole. Straight flight, no breaks.
Jeff. We're not flying from the North Pole to the South Pole.
I thought that was today.
No, that's Christmas.
I've already set the coordinates.
It's the day after Christmas.
The doors are already locked. We're on the runway. We can't go back. Janet said that if I turn around one more time on the runway, she's gonna fire me.
Who gives a fuck about Janet?
I
You always do this. You mess up the flights and then you announce it to all the customers, and then I gotta clean it up as the co-pilot.
You don't tell me these things. Like you're supposed to be at your shift 15 minutes early, and when do you come in? You come in
16 minutes early.
According to what time zone?
Right here. Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, so for today's lesson, you have to remember, you put your right foot in, right? You put your right foot out.
How far out? Okay.
That far out.
Oh, got it.
Put your right foot in,
Legs are longer than mine.
okay? And then you shake it all about. You got that?
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay. That's the hokey pokey.
That's what it's all about.
Yes, it is. That's what it's all about. Yeah?
So I'm alone first? Is this like a recital? Okay.
No. You just have to remember that part. In and out.
Okay.
In and out.
Got it.
In and out.
Mm-hmm.
In and out. And then wave.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's the first one.
Okay, another step. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Bring it on.
Take your hand like this.
Okay.
Okay, like that. Take your hand like this.
Mm-hmm.
Take your hand like this.
Oh, I think I know this one.
You know this one, yes. You've been advancing. I know. That's why you're my best student. Okay, you take your hand like this.
Okay, you ruined it, but okay. All right,
Okay.
let me guess the next.
Okay. Do you know what the stance is yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do? Yes. Yes.
Georgie, I haven't seen you since you got off that plane 2 weeks ago.
I know.
And I didn't know what happened to you.
It felt like I was on that plane for 2 weeks. They flew us from the North Pole to the South Pole without stopping.
It's not that bad.
What?
You're always complaining. Last week you were complaining about the same thing when you went to Canada.
Right?
To Philadelphia, and that was a short flight. What's wrong with this flight? It was only a little bit longer.
Just takes a little bit, but you end up walking a little funny, if you know what I mean. Oh, just taking this. All this done. Well, don't look at me like I'm Frankenstein. Help me here.
But you are.
How dare you? How dare you? All this time, I fly around this world to put a roof over your head, and this is how you treat me. The least you can do is massage my legs.
But I have my own roof.
I know, that's why I'm flying extra to pay for 2 roofs around here. Holy cow. Oh, I'll tell you what, let me just have a seat here.
All right, sit down.
Oh.
You do this all the time you come back from a flight. Sit.
I'm trying.
Sit.
Oh, that's nice.
I think you do this to get
Aww.
You do this to get out of work, don't you?
No, I just do this to do this.
That was too short, too furious. Let's get
Good job, guys.
So thank you again for coming out tonight to support all of the class members. It really means a lot that you would be here. What a great show. I had such a great time. I think you all had a great time too. And for those of you in the audience who might be thinking, I think maybe I want to try this. You definitely can. We are enrolling level 1 classes all the time. HBG Improv is the website, hbgimprov.com. And if you use the offer code yes and all one word, that'll save you $25 on your level 1 class. And so please check it out. Think about trying it. If you're interested but you're nervous, it's okay. A lot of people are nervous when they come in, but after 8 weeks, you're gonna feel this good. You're gonna have this much fun. You're gonna have all these new friends.
Do it!
Yeah. Do it!
The next class starts this Tuesday. There's still a couple spots in it. So
And that's the one Liz is teaching?
Yep.
All right, yeah. Liz will be teaching that. She's great. All of our instructors are great, not to toot my own horn, but we are doing another level 1 class show on Sunday, so if you want to come and see them do this again, but with different suggestions and different things, come on out. We need the audience. We need you to be there and adore what they're doing. So please come back if you can, and if you can't come Sunday, come back another weekend, because we're doing shows all the time. Thanks for coming out again. Good night.